people are saying that I'm too negative on some of these videos. I'm too negative towards certain errors in Nintendo. But ARMS, I think, I have never played ARMS, but I think ARMS, for people who like ARMS, I congratulations for the two people who actually like ARMS, but ARMS, it is kind of weird that Nintendo didn't really, do anything else with this IP. Like, Nintendo created it. I get game development times have gotten longer, blah, blah, you can use that excuse. But Nintendo has never made a sequel to ARMS, which I've always thought was strange, considering the fact they promoted it in Smash Bros. They put Min Min in Smash Bros. And I still think Min Min is like the worst addition ever to people in Smash Bros. I was disappointed when they revealed the character. And also, Min Min is the most hated character in Smash Bros. Because he promotes campers, okay? You know what I'm talking about. The people who, no one likes playing against Min Min because he's a freaking camp character. Like, no one likes to play against a character like that. Okay, character that, is like that. And if you play as any other character, no one's going to want to play against. If you play as Min Min, no one's going to want to play Smash Bros. With you because she's a freaking camping character. Okay, that's what she is. Okay, but it is kind of weird. Nintendo has never made a sequel to ARMS or never expanded upon ARMS. Like, make a sequel of ARMS with like a story mode. I don't know if ARMS is a story mode or not, but considering the fact that Nintendo doesn't really have any fighting games besides Smash Bros. That Nintendo doesn't have. I think ARMS could definitely be improved in a lot of ways. Kind of like how Splatoon was. Splatoon was a game. It was okay. But what I've heard, that Nintendo has improved a lot with the sequels. And you can definitely see that with ARMS. But I think there'll probably be an ARMS sequel on Switch 2. The Switch 2 will probably have 7 to 8 years for it to do so. I think Nintendo's going to try to drag out the console cycles longer. Because they know they'll go, because Nintendo wants to sell the most consoles possible. Okay? If Nintendo is aware that game development to gain longer, I think Nintendo should make the next Nintendo generation longer. Maybe 9 to 10 years, okay? I get 10 years is a lot for one console, but graphics don't really matter anyways, okay? Graphics don't matter anyways. We're getting to that era where PS4 and PS5 are not really that much different. Like, of course, they're going to have to move on from the last generation, but a lot of almost every PS5 game can run the PS4. That's fine. And the Switch 2 will apparently be on the same power as the PS4 and Xbox One, which means most games in the future will probably be able to run on it. Okay? Which means Nintendo won't have to worry about it. Okay? Nintendo won't really have to worry about it. But yep, it is kind of weird that Nintendo has never promoted ARMS ever again. I do agree with this person. Like, Nintendo has this IP that, sold, and ARMS sold millions. It wasn't like Fossil Fires or a custom Robo or no one bought it, but it was an IP that people actually wanted to go buy because it was a new game for the Switch. But that's about this video here. So what do you think about ARMS? Do you think it's dumb? Do you think it's boring? Or did you not even buy it like me? But yeah, goodbye.